Yeah, so this is not that interesting. There's a lot of walking around and not much useful stuff. And why are there so many encounters out here? Look at this. Look at this. No, no. Okay, the wrong way, wrong way. Are you kidding me? This is so bad. You literally can't walk 2 steps without hitting another random encounter. So yeah, it used to be the case that you can find multiple special encounters in one square. But it seems like that's been patched out. Now the question is, do I load the game so I get something other than Titanic? Because that's kind of useless. Let me load the game. So it's up here, right? Let me get something useful at least. Alright, so let me save. Was it here? Was it that square? Terrible. Alright, so I think we'll try and find one useful random encounter. And then I'll just go back to the missions because we want to do this when we have 100% outdoorsman on somebody. And not have to deal with like this crap. This. I mean, you still get interrupted by the random encounters, but you don't have to actually go into a map and then drive out again. Alright, we save there. Or not. Oh, this. There's Herbert the Guard and McCarthy the Guard. And they're in front of a bunker that you can't actually get into, I don't think. So basically they're guarding a Brotherhood of Steel bunker and they killed these civilians. And the civilians have a few drugs on them. This is not a bad one. I wonder if I should keep this. Because you see what they're holding? You see the miniguns they're holding? This is actually can be profitable. If you kill them, you lose reputation. But you can overdose them on drugs and they'll die that way. Which is kind of cool. So this... fuck civilian. Yeah, so they're not friendly. But let me just move all the drugs to one person. I think psychos are the best ones. Like if you... Some of the drugs are really deadly if you overdose. And I believe... Come back. I believe Psycho is the one that's really effective at overdosing. Like Afterburner Gum, I don't think You can overdose. I don't remember if Voodoo you can overdose. Trauma packs. I think Buff Out can be overdosed as well, but mostly Psycho. Why does she have these bullets? Or you can put ammo in the car to save weight. You can put anything in the car if you want to carry less stuff around with you. Let me just move all the junk to Simon. Let me save the game. Who's got the best sneak? Robin 30. Sneak 47. So let me first let me reload. Save the game. Let me sneak. Oh, let me just steal. It's not gonna work, but you can see the inventory, right? 900. Let's see. Skill, steal. 900. So they have 900 ammo each. And character, we can see our Shield of Hope is a reputation, right? Let me save the game. And menu switch back. Well, let's go to continuous turn base. Burst fire, burst fire. We're gonna fight them. That's what I want to do. Burst fire, burst fire, burst fire, and I'll show you just how powerful we are when we try to fight them. Alright. And that is miniguns. They have miniguns, they do 100 points of damage, 100 points of 41 points of damage. Yeah, so one shot you're dead. So those are their miniguns. And we don't want to fight them head on. What we're gonna do is use drugs on them. Let me just see how many times it takes. 1, 2, and he falls over. 3. He's still alive. 4. And he's dead. So if you use Psycho 4 times in a row, you overdose and you die. You don't lose your reputation for doing that. And we can take their Vindicator miniguns, although we become encumbered immediately if we do so. This requires minimum strength 8 to use, which I can't use yet. But Stein can, because he has bracing. Who else has bracing? Farsight has bracing. So Farsight can use it, and Stein can use it. Amazingly enough. Stein, come here. So we're gonna shift this to Stein. And I guess we're gonna shift 900 bullets to shit Stein. It weighs 28 pounds. And let's just see this. 16 to 25 points of damage. Range 45. Ammo 100 out of 100. And you get like 3 shots, like 3 bursts. You throw... I mean, it says 16 out of 25, but it's 16 to 25 times 30. Because you use like 30 bullets every time you burst. So 10 to 22, range 20. 16 to 25, range 45. So this is a much, much more powerful. In fact, let me see how this goes for us. What if I use the Vindicator minigun on this guy? Let me save there. Can I like burst fire him? Oh, it's only 65% accuracy though. Why is that? 72. 89. So we're not that accurate with our big guns yet. Although our big guns are 100. Alright, burst fire. We did 41 points of damage, he did 123 points of damage. I just want to try this again. Let me try this again. 34 points of damage, 74 points of... Well... So we need better armor, we know that much. Maybe we need to level up a lot as well. We did 36 points of damage, he's still only wounded. So we can't really fight against power armor guys. But we can kill them with drugs. Let me save the game. I don't know how many times you can use buff out before he dies. Let me just see how many times we can do this. 1, 2... Wait, I didn't use it on myself, did I? I think I accidentally used it on myself. And he's not dead. Alright, so buff out is less deadly than Psycho. I can't remember which one is the most deadly to use. Voodoo? Let's see how many times we can use Voodoo on them before he dies. For some reason, I get addicted to it. Even though I'm using it on him. That's kind of weird. 3... 4... 5, and he falls over. 6, and he's dead. So I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna have to use 4 psychos to kill him, which is all the psycho we have. Whereas I have a lot of voodoo, and I just used a bunch of voodoo on him to kill him. So now he's dead, and Farsight. Surprisingly, it's Farsight who can use the Vindicator minigun. Or can she? No, she can't. Wait a minute. Strength 5. But she has bracing, doesn't she? Oh, it's only +2 to strength. She can't use bracing. I mean, she can't use a Vindicator minigun. I need strength 8 on somebody. Crap. Alright, well, Robin can get bracing. Let's give bracing to Robin. But that still only gives him 7 strength. Mandy doesn't have... Alright, so only one of my people can actually use bracing. I mean, can actually use the Vindicator minigun, which is, Stein. That's good enough. That's good enough. Let me, we'll give that to someone else then. Put that back in the car. So later we'll be able to use it. Either we find power armor, or we get more strength some other way, and then someone else can use the Vindicator minigun. But for now, Stein has a Vindicator minigun, which he really shouldn't have. Also, I don't think you can open this door. Alright, let's see if we can I open this, or is it just locked? Yeah, it says it's locked. Sliding doors is locked. I don't remember if you use the normal lockpicks or the electronic lockpicks. Does nothing. Yeah, okay, so that does nothing. Electronic lockpicks does nothing. Alright, so you can't actually open these doors at all. Ever. So that was a useful encounter. Although I don't think you're supposed to do that. Actually, I don't know what you're supposed to do. Maybe you are supposed to do that. We are... Alright, so we killed 2 Brotherhood of Steel Paladins. I think this is a throwback to Fallout 2. In Fallout 2, the Enclave, not the Brotherhood though, the Enclave would kill civilians. No, they have power armor and miniguns and they just kind of kill civilians. Actually, can we come back here? If we look at that, there's actually a stairs there. But we can't get into the... I don't think we can get in. Alright. Profits! Nice, we got ourselves 2 Vindicator miniguns, which we can't use yet. Alright, let's go back to... Let's go back. I do want to find more... Actually, should we go back or should we go keep looking for encounters? Let's keep looking for encounters. No, let's go back. Maybe I should come back when I have 100 outdoorsmen. But I'm not putting points in, so it might take a while to get 100 outdoorsmen. But you know, like when you find something like this, it's really profitable, right? You can get some... Oh, wait, you can find more than one encounter in one square. Let's save the game again. Maybe I shouldn't. So there's 2 guys, and you can rescue one of them.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Look, my brother Jim stepped on a mine and wrecked his foot. Now, I know humans and super mutants are supposed to kill each other on sight, but I think it's time to leave the past in the past. Now, I don't want us to group hug and sing Kumbaya and shit, but maybe one of you guys can hook a mutant up? Huh? What do you say? Can you help my brother?
I want to save the game. I don't remember if we have to first aid or doctor him. I think first aid is actually enough. Let me use a first aid kit. Alright, first aid is enough.
Hey, thanks, pal. Maybe the master was wrong. Maybe you normal humans ain't all scum-sucking flesh bags, and maybe it's me, but the old Brotherhood would have shot first and asked questions later. We just might have to check out this new Brotherhood for ourselves. See you around. Let's go, Gimpy.
Right, so those are the first super mutants we meet in the game, and we're not really supposed to meet them because they're a special encounter. They will actually go to the bunker, and they actually will join the Brotherhood of Steel. The problem is they're Paladin rank, so they're really good, but they're Paladin rank, so you can't actually recruit them until much later, I think. And you don't want them anyway, because, again, super mutants can't wear power armor. And so they're not really that... So you see how we can find 2 in one square? You can find more than 2 in one square. Let me come in here. Let me pause the game. So far sight is gonna drop the Vindicator minigun in the car because we can't use it yet. This stuff we're gonna sell, so I guess I'll just hold on to it for now. You can sell that too. We don't need that anymore. I don't... Like, we're not actually that good with the minigun yet. Like, his big guns is not that good, and it uses a lot of ammo. There's gonna be some moments we wanna use it. I'm not entirely sure when. But we'll just keep that in mind, right? Stein has a Vindicator. I suppose I should just keep walking around this square until I find another random encounter. Because apparently you can find more than one. Oh crap. I just smashed in a tree and lost 4 hit points on the car. No. No. But even Vindicator miniguns become useless by the end of the game. Because they're no good against robots. Not enough armor penetration. But they'll be useful, of course they're gonna destroy the Beast Lords. They'll be useful against the super mutants even, later on. But we have to find something else before we get... Okay, let's not go that way. Don't... We have to find better before we get the robots. But that's a long way away, especially long if we spend a lot of time driving around here trying to find special encounters. Maybe there's a time. Well, no, we found the brothers immediately after we found the minigun. I'm thinking maybe there's like a time in between how long. Like maybe we have to wait a bit before we can find the next special encounter? I don't know. No. You know, from a game design perspective, I understand like these are special encounters, like they're secrets. And so in a way, they should be difficult to find. But this is not difficult as much as it's just time consuming, right? Because everything in the game is random numbers. And you're throwing dice to see if something works. So like it's not difficult as much as it's time consuming. So it's kind of grindy and not all that interesting. So as I said, there's 4 merchants. I don't really remember what other ones are useful. Maybe I should wait until I've better outdoorsman. I think higher outdoorsman also increases the chance of you finding special encounters. Like, it's not important enough for me to want to put points into outdoorsman, but at the same time, if I have more points in outdoorsman, then this would be quite a bit easier. So... maybe I should stop. Should probably stop. Especially since this keeps happening. Oh no, dogs. We can drive into these guys if you want it. No. Get up, move. Don't get hit. You can try and run them over with the car. Dogs and raiders and red scorpions and Komodo dragons. Yeah, this is pretty grindy and boring, right? Except every now and then you find a minigun and that's awesome, but otherwise it's grindy and boring. I don't know, guys. I don't know about this. Alright, what I'm going to do is go back to the bunker. Go back to the bunker, we'll go the long way. And along the way we'll drive past Bram and Poker again. Maybe, hopefully, get one more chance at finding a random encounter. So, like, there are specific squares where the encounters can be. And you can probably like go on the internet and find a list of the squares too. Just so you can save time. I might do that. It's gonna take forever to get out of here. Oh look, there's dogs. Let me drive the other way and avoid the dogs. It really is a shame that it's so tedious. Like, look at this. Oh, don't go that way. So most of my guys can't use Vindicators. That's kind of okay because the most common big gun is the squad assault weapon, the saw. and that only requires 6 strength, I believe. So most of my guys can use, I think all of them can use big guns with bracing. So it's not really a big problem that they can't use the Vindicator. The Vindicator is more powerful, and it does burn more bullets as well than the Saw.